Welcome. This is Good Success Broadcast with Dr. Mayowa Iredele. This program is designed to ignite the passion for success and to raise a generation of uncompromising achievers. Here now is Dr. Iredele.
You are welcome to this episode of Good Success Broadcast. My name is Dr. Mayowa Iredele. Thank you for finding time to listen to us every week. I'm sure God is blessing you through this program, and I believe today will not be an exception. I am speaking to you today on decide. It's an action word. Decide. The destination you are today is a function of the decision you took yesterday. The reflection of your life tomorrow will be a function of the decision you are taking now, or that you're about to take now. So what your life will look like tomorrow is a reflection of today's decision. And that's very, very important. So if you don't want to regret later in life, if you don't want to blame yourself, then you must pay attention to the decisions you make today. It's a popular saying that decision determines, finish it, destiny. Today's decision will determine your destiny tomorrow. And the destiny you have today, whether it's a good one or a bad one, I pray if you are in a bad situation at the moment, the Lord will bring you out. So if the situation is so bad today, don't forget it's a function of the decision you took yesterday. And that's why if you don't want to live in regret, if you don't want to live a life of pain, if you don't want to live a life of sorrow tomorrow, you must be careful of the decision you make today. Very, very important. I will show you about 4 or 5 things about decision after this break. Don't go. You must listen to this. God bless you.
Welcome. This is Good Success Broadcast with Dr. Mayowa Iredele. This program is designed to ignite the passion for success and to raise a generation of uncompromising achievers. Here now is Dr. Iredele.
Welcome back. You want to listen? Decide. What do you decide? And even before I mention those 4 or 5 things, let me just say this very quickly. By naturally, certain things decide what people do and influence the decisions some people make in life. Take for instance, if you are given to pleasure and all that, you discover that will be influencing the decisions you take naturally in life. All the decisions you take will revolve around that. There won't be anything meaningful about it. And if you are the type that it is your friends that make decisions for you, I'm telling you, you are playing with your future, you are playing with your destiny. So it's important for you to understand, to realize that taking decision must be your personal responsibility. It must be something you take up personally. So what do you decide? What decision do you take? Decide. What are the decisions to take? Number 1, decide what you want out of life. Very, very important. Decide what you want. Yeah, that's number one. Number two, very close to it, decide where you are going. They look alike, but first of all, decide what you want. Decide where you are going, the direction you are going. Decide how do you get that thing done. It's a decision you must make. It's also important for you to take decision of when. So if you can't answer some of these critical questions, very important questions, then you are not preparing yourself for any enviable and desirable future. So there's a need for you to decide what you want out of life. Very, very important. If you want to be an achiever, my charge for you today is decide. What do you want? Where are you going? How do you get that thing done? When do you want to have that thing accomplished? These are decisions you must take. And like I said, it is your personal responsibility. Your parents, they are good, they can counsel you, they can, and all that. Even in terms of career and other things, you must take personal responsibility. Some people are where they are today because they do not take responsibility for their lives. And some of the people that pushed them, launched them into that decision, maybe they are no more, or they are not around them today. And what happened? Life of regret. I pray for you, you will not regret. And after you have decided what you want out of life, how you want to get it done, where and everything, and who you need to help you, that's another one. Who you need. And when you want to get that thing done, you must be time bound. After you have decided all that, hand everything over to God. The Bible says in Proverbs chapter 3 verse 4, trust in the Lord with all your heart, and in all your ways acknowledge Him, and He shall direct your path. It is not in a man to direct himself. It is God. You must depend on God. Put your plans, decisions in the hands of God. Like we say, man proposes, but God does what? Disposes. Hand everything over to God. And the Bible says, the desire of the righteous shall be granted. If that thing is the will of God for you, after you have planned and you have, taking decision, personal decision of where you are going, God will not take the decision for you. No one should take the decision for you. Take that decision of the kind of life you want to live and commit it into the hands of God and let God have His way in your life. That is what it takes to achieve success. I'm sure you have been blessed today. Don't forget, decide what you want, and in no time it will be a reflection of the kind of life people will see you live. Till I come your way in another broadcast, continue to decide, make a decision for your life, a great decision, and pursue it with all the strengths. God bless you.
Thank you for listening. We believe you have been blessed by today's broadcast, brought to you by Campus Light Africa Mission, an interdenominational ministry with a mission for revival on campus. For more content that will enrich your walk with God as a campus student, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. You could also follow us on our Facebook page to read our weekly publication, The Shepherd. You can also contact us on 070-833-72833 or send us an email at campuslightmission@gmail.com. Till we will come your way again, stay blessed and continue to succeed.